Whoa, hey. Relax, Hades, alright? I didn't realize I was in the middle of a run. I didn't realize that, that I wasn't supposed to be, or I'm supposed to be speeding through this. Alright, hold on here. Okay. I'm kind of curious to see that's going to play on the stream. Okay. I'm kind of curious to see that's going to play on the stream. That's funny. Like it's so quiet. I don't know how that works. But yeah, no, anyway, I think I sound a-okay. But yeah, anyway, I just got up. I've been awake for a while, but I've just been laying in my bed for like a good couple of hours. Not really doing anything. Just kind of vibing. I'll be honest with you. The main thing I've been doing is just watching Northern Lion. Oh, I got the bow. Okay. Lady Demeter, sure.
Greetings, Father.
Let's see you put your youthful reflexes to work.
Thanks,
Don't
Pops.
so much as scratch me. More.
Less.
Eluded all of them.
Damn right.
My finest winter blessings to you, little sprout.
Aw. Thanks, grandmother. I don't know. I mean, is her dash the best ever? No. Is her dash, like, completely worthless? Not really. But I don't know. I feel like I will get judged. People will judge me. You know, anytime I post a video and I have, like, I have, like, anything other than Athena's dash. Whoa, you don't have Athena's dash, bro? What are you doing? Demeter's dash? Really? It's the most upgrade one. It's going to end up doing the most damage. Now you might argue, well, actually, if you get it for your special, it's going to be real useful. It's like, yeah, it would be useful. But, you know, right now, the important thing, all right,
Cool.
I want the nice big rare stuff. All right, makes me feel good.
Coronacht will find you.
All right. Oh, yeah. Anyway, one other thing, because I thought I would actually have some time, some downtime here. I opened that up and some of it got on my nose. I mean, I prefer that to it getting on my mic, but still. But yeah, no. I don't know, I've mostly just been watching like Northern Lion clips. I'm really liking Northern Lion. Again, you know, guy is like just a bald white man, and that's a detriment. That is a demerit. But he is also astronomically based. You know, sometimes he's just got the right take. All right, he's got his heart. He's got his finger on the pulse of society, and he knows exactly what's going on. Sometimes he's like, shut up, old man. But for the most part, he's pretty great. All right, I like Northern Lion quite a bit, but ooh, I also like that Pepsi Cola. That's some good stuff. But yeah, so I quite like and enjoy Northern Lion, but you want to know something I don't quite like or enjoy? That's and no offense, VTubers. I do not like VTubers, cause like I wanna like VTubers, man.
He's back again, Baldy.
Aw.
In case words of encouragement are not enough, have one of these here, Prince.
Charon Zobal.
Good choice.
Cheers, mate. You know, I think I'm growing more accustomed to relating to a giant stone.
Aw.
Okay.
So long for now.
Uh-oh. That's what you get.
Ah, there you are, my kin. I have a gift to aid your bloody work.
See, now, Special Inflicting Doom, I don't know. It might be good if I could get some of, what's this guy's name? Ares? Yeah, Ares. Like, if I can get the one boon that, like, deals additional Doom damage by stacking, I feel like that's the only way to go. But, you know, it's never going to hurt me to get 13% bonus damage. I suppose I could go for more of like a, I don't know, what's his, slicing shot run thing?
That's what you get. A form of power.
Ooh.
All right.
Did want to go for Athena, but I can't turn down Chaos.
All right, then. At a fishing point.
Evaluate decisions is of limitless interest to me.
Meh.
My heart be with you.
Got a bite.
Yeah.
That was commendable.
Should fetch me something.
Pass.
A curse of chaos has expired. Hope I didn't keep you waiting, lady.
Murder! Murderer!
Always disturbing.
Alrighty. Also, like, why do you keep asking me if I like online games? The answer is sure. There are some online games I like, but in general, no. What do you want?
Try another one, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go for that. Yeah, it's all right. It's just like I don't know. It's not too. It's I don't know. It's like it's a complicated answer, and it's also not a good question. Do I like online games? I've played online games. I play games with online aspects to them that aren't like multiplayer. Is different answers to that question. And I don't want to talk about that. I want to rant and rave about how I don't like VTubers. That's what I was talking about initially. Yeah. Because, like, here's the thing. It's not that I dislike YouTubers. Like, off the top of my head, I like Iron Mouse. Like, Iron Mouse is, like, a fine VTuber. I think she's entertaining. But I don't think I'll ever go and watch one of her videos. Because, like... And it also, the same thing applies to, like, Sea-Dog VA, Connor. Because, like, both of their videos, I assume, I don't know, yeah, I'm pretty sure, are just filled with, like, zoomer edits. And it hurts my brain. And I don't like to be negative. But it's like, I don't know, if you have good content, your content will stand up, you know? And it's like you don't have to appeal to like ADHD adult kids to watch your videos get popular. I mean, I guess you do, because that is how you get popular. But like any VTuber I click on, it's never anything good. It's always something that's just like, this could be good, but here's like an annoying set of elements that are added on top of the person, and they just can't let their work stand up on their own, you know? Because like there's like one person I clicked on who was like a live streamer, and I was like, oh, a live stream, this should be less annoying than like an edit for like zoomers, you know? Like this will be much better to watch. But then I clicked on it, and they have like that annoying like Twitch element thing where like you donate enough or you give enough points and like a noise goes off, and it's like, why like no amount of money, like you could pay me like any amount of money right now, I'm never gonna like care. I'm never gonna care. I'm never going to like turn on some element of my stream to like play annoying noises. It seems like the most like just awful thing ever. Like if I'm gonna watch like a live streamer, I'm gonna watch like somebody I like be funny, like Ray Navarez Jr. That guy's great. I love that guy. And you know, like if I go to watch like a video of his, like it's not filled with like constant annoying elements, you know? like the most annoying thing to me is like whenever they got stuff and be like, oh hey, thanks for the gifted subs or whatever, you know? Because like you know, I get it, you gotta thank people who give you money, I guess, but like just interrupts the flow of the stream, just makes it a worse stream for me to watch. So don't thank people, just be rude.
So much for Tartarus. Check. May I help you? Come get shot. Good riddance.
You know, Zagreus, hit the nail right on the head there. All right, because you wanna know what I see right now? You wanna know what I see? Big fat zero on this live stream. 0 people watching. That's what I like. All right. I hate to have my antisocial personality be on full display, but I like it when there's like nobody here. You know.
Look, Orvie.
No.
Gotta tell you, I've warmed up to this old song over the years.
Yeah. So I wonder how that works with the yarn.
Until next time.
Later then, yeah?
Because like also then as Yusuf pointed out, like a thing I don't like about being a small streamer kind of is that like because I am a small streamer, I'm like contractually obligated to respond to like every single comment that I get. But it's like I don't want to do that, you know? Like if somebody comes in for 5 seconds to be like, "Hey, what game are you playing?" I don't want to have to pretend like I care enough to answer that. Like I don't know what to tell you. Sorry, sorry. Live streams have always been about the live streamer. They're never about you. You know, you can add on or contribute to it, or you can add discussion. It's like that's fine. But like I don't know, if you ask the same question 5 times and I haven't bothered to answer that question, maybe it's because I feel like it's a waste of time for me to answer that question. Because again, like my favorite multiplayer game is Rogue Company. I like Rogue Company, but I haven't played it in a while, and I've thought about going back and playing it. But I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like multiplayer games bring out the toxic side of me, you know, where it's like, you know, usually I'm just like, oh hey, I prefer to be alone. I like being by my lonesome, you know. It's just kind of how I am. It's kind of how I'm built. Except of course, you know, if there's somebody who I actually like being around. But then like, you know, playing multiplayer games, it's just me being mean. Like I just get straight up mean while playing a multiplayer game, and I'm like, I want to reel back on the meanness that is inherent within me. But like, you know, it's just not gonna happen. I can't change. All right, I can't change my feathers. You know, I can pluck them out, but they grow back. And I'm a roughly weird bird. I don't know what to tell you. All right. Because like, you know, nobody owes anybody anything. You know, if you don't like something, then you don't like something, and if you love something, hey, you love something. That's great. But it's like, you know, I find it funny when like when like people like donate to like a bigger streamer, and then they're like, oh, they didn't even thank me or whatever. It's like, yeah, what'd you expect? They don't owe you anything. Even if you give them money, they still don't owe you anything. Like what is on screen for free is what you get when you pay for it, you know? But yeah, there we go. There's my little diatribe about online games. Was that good? Did you like that instead of me playing Hades? Oh man, what's next? More questions for me to answer? No. No more questions. Because, like, I don't have good live streams. Alright? I do not. My live streams suck and they're terrible. But there may be good moments within the live stream, you know? That maybe one day might just be edited into something, but more likely than not, they won't. Because, you know, what am I going to get, an editor? What am I going to get, popular? What am I going to be, anybody? No. I'm a loser who, you know, messed up his entire life, and now I have to deal and suffer the consequences of that. And it's sad. It's tragic, you know? For like, every, like, popular streamer who finds success and happiness and fulfillment and joy in doing something they love, there's somebody like me who does the same thing, fails, and then dies alone, unfulfilled, unrecognized, and just a failure. And that's me. I'm the failure, you know? If you want to watch, like, a YouTuber, like, fail...
Envision your success and choose the means by which you shall achieve it, Zagreus.
Aww. What? Athena, did you hear me being mean? Being mean to myself? Okay, alright, so the yarn counts as its own thing. Okay, I see. Let's see. Nah. Maybe that could be something.
Stronger.
Hermes. Because, like, again, also, the thing with me being, like, a rude asshole, you know, that you have to understand, is that, like, I'm not getting paid. I don't make any money off of this. So if I'm not making any money off of this, I have absolutely zero obligation to pretend like I care. You know?
Hope you enjoyed the life of being slow, because all that's about to change right here.
Hell yeah. These kind of suck. I'm not too big on any of these, honestly. I'm gonna be real with you, Hermes. I guess I'll go for this one, because I am definitely gonna get hit.
Allow me, boy, to
But yeah,
introduce
like-
some of my loyal subjects.
Like, when I worked in, like, customer service, you know, like, part of the job is being nice and cordial to people. And, like, here's the thing, I was getting a paycheck, you know? So I'm fine with going, hi, how are you? Sure, I can help you out with any questions you may have. Sure thing. The customer's always right. Right away, sir and or ma'am.
Worthless wretches.
And or nor ma'am. You know, I don't care. I'm not here to judge. And I wouldn't judge those things either way. But yeah, you know, it's like I got money for that. I don't get money for this. I get nothing. So if I get nothing, why should you be owed something from me? Why should you get something from me?
Power of Olympus.
You know? I don't know. I don't get it. Alright, I just decided to get up out of bed, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna play some Hades right now. And it's like, that's what I want to do. That's all I want to do. All I want to do is play Hades and talk to myself. That's all I've ever wanted to do ever for the entirety of my life. Ow.
Come on, you flying bastard.
You tell him, Zag.
Back to wherever your neck went. Oh, for me.
Alrighty. Pretty good stuff.
King Theseus is eager to see you again soon.
Ooh. Is he gonna ask me out on a date? But yeah, the... Oh yeah, cause like... I don't know, the only other thing I want to mention with, like, with, like, YouTubers, or, sorry, like, specifically VTubers... Man, I feel bad. I didn't even get to respond to the guy who said melons. Because, like, I don't know. Let's just take it as canon that that's what ticked me off. because I'm actually like Grace and I don't know what's the dude's name? It's like Chet or something. It's like some lame dumb name from Facade, you know. And anybody remember that Facade? classic YouTuber game. But like, yeah, if you say Melon, you're out. Your ass is out of that house. But yeah, no. The only other thing that I do want to like ask and preface with like VTubers, and like, you know, is there like a single VTuber out there that, and again, no offense, I understand it's a job. I understand you have to do stuff you don't like, but is there like one VTuber out there that doesn't appeal to perverts? You know? Because like again, going back to this like VTuber I just found randomly, like recommended to me after I got done watching Library Laternio. However you say Northern Lion's last name. But like the librarian is like an editor and like somebody that will like compile like different clips of his, which I think is the best way to consume Northern Lion. Although it's not terrible. Like sometimes I don't mind listening to him like play Baltro or watch or watch him play Super Auto Pets or something. I gotta say, it's nice. It's nice watching the man play Baltro when I have no idea about Baltro. So, like, I can never be like, ooh, you went for that card over that other card? I don't know, and I don't care. It's great. Blissful Ignorance is top tier, baby. Alright? You can't go wrong with it. But yeah, no. Yeah, because, like, I don't know. Again, this like random YouTuber I just like found and ended up clicking on. Like I go to like their best of, and like I just played a little bit of it by accident. But yeah, no, it's I don't want to like shout this person out because I'm like criticizing them. What and like and I just mean that in a way of like I don't want anyone to send any negative attention towards this person, but I mean nobody knows me, so it doesn't matter. But like they have like 250 subscribers, just about, and like I go and I'm like, okay, what's their most popular video? And it's like the best of this person, whatever year, and I'm like, okay, what's up with this? And then they're playing Sekiro, and then like immediately the first thing they do is like get really close up on the mic and start whispering into it, and I'm like, come on, man, this is your best. This is the best. Hey there, if you really. And it's also like, I can't do it. If I do it, it's funny, you know, because I am the most like unattractive person on the planet. All right, you know, you might think because I don't show my face, it's like, oh man, the guy must be kind of shy. No, I'm not shy. I'm just not attractive enough to show my face, and also it would be really inconvenient for me. I would love to pull a Germa. I would love to pull a Germa where I can pull up my face cam, and then when I get embarrassed, I can just hide it away. Because I do like doing stuff with my face every now and then. But then I would have to, like, trim my beard. And I don't know. I've been thinking about it. It's been a long time coming. Like, I am gonna have to trim my big-ass beard at some point. But, like, I don't know. I don't want to, you know? Like, I enjoy having a big I don't care beard. Because that's what it is. You know? Like, my hair is, like, long. Because it's an I don't care haircut, you know? Because I haven't gone to a haircut in, like, over a month. Sorry, not over a month. Over several months. Probably nearing a year at this point. And, you know... Anytime my mom sees me, she's like, oh, well, why don't you just go in for, like, a trim? Just a trim. And I say, no. No trims. No cutting of the hair. I'm done caring. I don't care. All right? You know, deep down you ask me, do I care? Yes. But deep down, even deeper down, if you ask me again, do I really care? No, I don't. We're all gonna die eventually, you know? Like that is the fate we all have. And irregardless of what you believe happens after we die, you know, we're still gonna die. Your mortal shell and your mortal form does not matter so much as what you do with this one life that you get. I believe anyway. Maybe you believe you get 2 lives. Who knows? Maybe you're on like your 5th life. Maybe you're like the God in an egg theory, where like you have to live life as every single person, and then you are then God, and then you get to make the universe, and then you do it all over again. I don't know. That sounds stupid to me. Alrighty.
Get out of this damn heat. Yes.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Demeter!
In the name of Hades.
I can't turn it down. I can't turn that down. Kind of wanted something else, but I don't think I can turn that down. Just like I can't turn you down, babe. Oh, man. I don't know, man. It's so fun. It truly is like a great thing being like unattractive and not caring about it. Because like I can't change my voice. Like actually, fun fact: what when I woke up, I was like a bit groggy, so like my voice was like slightly deeper than it is normally. And I was like, man, I bet you I would have all the success if my voice just stayed like this. If I I can't even do it. I can't even do it. I'm such a high-pitched little freak of a man that like I can't force my voice to go lower, you know? I can't talk like you know, like I'm some hot guy, you know? I can only do a voice like I'm pretending to be some kind of hot guy, you know? Cuz like again, it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter what you say, it matters how you sound and how you look when you say it, because that's what really matters. Because, like, I don't know, you see people online all the time kind of giving advice out to people like, hey, here's how to be the hottest you can be. Here's 10 things you can do to attract a man or woman or whomever you may be trying to attract. And all of it is nonsense advice, alright? Here's the one and only advice I can give to you to attract other people. Be attractive. It's as simple as that. And if you say, well, I'm not attractive, have you considered trying harder? Have you considered putting on more makeup, man? And or woman or person or whoever. Again, I don't care how you identify. I just care that you're online and you're taking advice from all these charlatans and scam artists rather than just following your heart. Which we all know in our heart, the way to attract somebody most of all is to be attracted to a person, you know? Like, were you ever, like, not attracted to somebody initially, but then they did something and you're like, oh my god, be still. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just, as I was saying, be still my beating heart. You know, as I was saying that, the phrase, be dry, my panties came into my head. Oh, be dry, my panties. My, oh, my. Oh my god. Oh, so again, you might not believe this, but I'm sober. Okay? I haven't done anything. I haven't had any silly juice or any kind of silly I haven't had any of that, pal. All right? I've been clean as a whistle, all right? It's as clean as my underwear is, man. And still, nonetheless, that's the funniest thing I've ever said. In the same way you say, "Be still, my beating heart." Like you gotta have like another like adjective in front of panties or like something like uh. Be dry my wedding panties. Okay, alright, it's not that funny, man, but it's the funniest thing ever. I'm never gonna say anything funnier. I've peaked. I've twin peaked. Okay. Blast wave, fire 4 extra shots. Yeah, I think that one.
The deadliest bow of all.
And yeah. Wait, I'm not at the end, am I? Yeah, no.
Worthless.
Oh yeah, wait, has Northern Lion ever played Hades? I'd love to see Northern Lion play Hades. I watched him play that one game with the dragon where you gotta get like a bigger sword and you gotta stick it in the dragon, you know? No kind of euphemism there, alright? But gosh dang, is that dragon hot. Alright, you know, actually, if you want to be really attractive, just be a dragon, alright? You know, you can't deny it, alright? If you can look me in my eyes and tell me you've never wanted to be with a dragon, then I don't know. I'm sorry, but we can't fundamentally relate here, pal. Because, like, I don't know, even if you don't count, like, regular dragons, which, yeah, I think that's pretty normal. You know, I didn't see Smaug voiced by, like, you know, funny name for Benedict Cumberbatch or whatever the silly British Sherlock man name is. But, you know, like that, you know, I'm not, my panties remain dry for that. But then you show me, like, a Dragonborn from, like, Baldur's Gate 3, and, woo! Suddenly it's flooding. It's a terrible day for rain.
Stronger still.
Oh, man. What's like the old like TF2 SFM meme where it's like, no, don't post cringe, you're going to lose subscriber. I feel like that's me right now, except it's like, no, don't horny post, you're gonna lose subscriber. But listen, I'm not any of that kind of business, all right? Me, I'm straight as an arrow. I'm on the righteous path of celibacy. That's me for sure, man. All right. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. This is a toughie. Hermes all the way. Hermes. Hermes forevermore. Alright, yeah, dude, getting the one that gives me more arrows is pretty good. This is a pretty solid ability. Ow.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Dash, 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 dash! Yes! Sorry. Yes! Yes, yes, yes!
What lurks in the River Lethe?
Oh, hey.
That's a bite.
Ah, no perfect catch. That's alright. Cause yeah, thinking about it. I completed the Pro Jelly. I gotta get one more Void Skate. That's what I'm missing. And am I missing anything else? Yeah, there's one that's still undiscovered. I wonder what that is. Mayhaps I will.
Good.
Yeah, no, for Chaos you can get the Void Skate, which I think is like a rare fish. And then I don't know, isn't there one more? Eh. I don't know. I do want to go for Athena's Aid. Yeah, I'm going to go for Athena's Aid. Better to have it than to not. Oh. I was thinking about sure footing, but I decided I'll probably be fine. But yeah, you get these three from Chaos. And maybe one more? I feel like that's the one I'm missing. Mow, mow. Hey, you can't hit me, man. I'm like the main character. I will say, honestly, I'm thinking about like several games I might want to play in the future.
That'll do it.
And I don't know if like Baltro is included on that list or not. Because like on one hand, I do want to try out Baltro at some point. It seems like a fun game, but I'm not too crazy about clowns.
Then let us stand together.
Let's go for that.
I thought we were on better terms, cousin. I ask only for your cooperation, yet still you turn your back.
Aw. It's not like that, Athena. No, that's not the way it is. What are you, Arthur Morgan? That's the way it is. Alright. We're not having a final ride, Zagreus. Of course. Sure, man, no worries. Feel free to tune in and tune out whenever you want. I will say, though, quite funny that you said boys, because I assume you probably mean, like, your kids, but, like, also, I like to think you're in a frat house right now. Just, like, a frat guy, like, on his phone watching a live stream, and then, like, telling the live streamer, oh, hey, man, I gotta go, the boys are calling for me.
To do, I think, than fight amongst ourselves over a matter such as this.
Then why'd you fight me over it, Athena, huh? For a goddess of wisdom that sure doesn't seem too wise. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Please don't kill me. Ooh, sure footing is good and fine and dandy, but I don't know. I like to think I'll be alright avoiding the traps of Hades in his fight. So Proud Bearing, I think, is the way to go. Though I suppose I could get her cast, so that way I can have a bunch of random people go, whoa, what are you doing having Athena's cast, bro? Don't you know Athena's cast sucks? It's like, don't you know you suck, man? Who asked? Alright. Let's go see if I'm gonna make it this run or break it.
Serious? Other guy.
There's nothing left to say to one another, Hellspawn, other than to battle.
Yes, indeed. Whoa! Alright, I did not expect you to do that, Theseus. You kind of caught me off guard there.
I shall run you through.
Ow. Yeah, Theseus, I don't know what kind of relationship you think you and I have, but I know you sure as hell ain't a top, my guy. You heard me call him a bottom. Listen, Theseus, you're either a bottom or you're a selfish top. And either way, wouldn't want to be you.
We got you, Highness.
Become unstoppable.
Liar. Olympus, I invoke your aid. Cost you. Well, fiend, you get fearful for the inevitable end to you.
Yes. It's over for you and your boyfriend, Bullman. That was fun.
Thank you, thank you. What a find. Hello, supportive shade.
I don't know. There's nothing
Enjoy the
better
rest of your existence,
than
Shades.
beating Theseus and Asterius without losing a Death
Keep Shades'
Defiance.
hold power.
Oh man, there's nothing better. Man, I've been thinking, man, I want like a fake sponsor, but like I don't want people to think I'm actually sponsored by something, you know? Because like I forget what it was, like where I saw it, where like I forget what YouTuber it was, but like somebody was talking about how like, you know, they needed like money or something and they wanted to do like sponsorships, and then like they just suddenly come out one day, it's like, oh, hey guys, today's Let's Play was sponsored by Raytheon. It's like, Raytheon will have all your war crime needs. I mean, justifiable intervention. But yeah. Still got 3 uses of Boldy. That's nice. That's good. And I have 5 minutes. Wow. But yeah, oh man, I don't know. Like, Asterius and Theseus are tough with with their upgraded abilities, but they're still tough on their own. Like, even without the extreme measures, they're still pretty hard. I don't know. In some ways, extreme measures can be easier for them. In some ways, you know, because like I think in general with extreme measures, they kind of like stick away from each other. So I was able to sort of just prioritize damaging Theseus, while at the same time doing a bit of damage to Asterius. But anyway, terribly sorry about this. This isn't particularly good stream etiquette, but, you know, when have I ever cared about that? Do you think I care? Look me in my eyes and tell me that I care, because I will tell you, dead face, I don't. Anyway, I do have to use the restroom though, so I care enough to do that. All right. Again, it's all just a facade. It's all bit, you know. But yeah, I do have to leave momentarily, and I do apologize. My bad. Oh man, you know, I gotta say, it's so great sometimes when you find a video that I don't know. I like like I don't know. I want to admit something. Oh, one of my favorite YouTubers is Dreg. JREG. You can call him J-Reg. You can call him J-Regular. You can call him like a sociopath. You can call him like a man filled with neuroticism and just so many mental illnesses that they've all stacked onto each other, and that he doesn't know who he truly is. He's ironic, he's post-ironic, he's postmodern irony, he is, you know, all these different, like, philosophical and political terms jammed together by idiots on the internet, and then he goes around and judges all of them, and he, as the one arbiter of truth, as the true man behind it all, is the correct person. But you know, I'm joking around. I don't know. I think he's like in general a pretty funny guy. But like, he just posted a video called "Introvert Memes to Destroy Your Soul," and I've never been more called out. Though I would say my one stipulation: I'm not an introvert. I'm just antisocial. That doesn't make me any better or any worse. It's just how I am.
Got it.
But I don't know, it's really funny. It's a great video though.
The temple.
Oh, I'm doing well. How are you, Charon? Okay.
That's a relief. Which tunnel? By the three fates. Thinking
No.
fast this time. In the name of Hades.
Look at that. Eventually got sure footing.
That's something. Could check the other passageways before I go.
We could do that, Zagreus.
Cheers, mate.
Or we could just buy that and then buy this. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, it's over. Oh, it's over. I've already won. Oh,
Good enough
give
for
it
you.
up. Nice.
Thus has the prince again persuaded fearsome Cerberus to get out of his way.
Bye for now, boy. Father.
Your heart-seeking Coronoct may have brought you this far, but shall not help you here.
If you say so.
Darkness.
Can't do that.
Darkness. You brought this on yourself. Darkness. Darkness.
Oh yeah, Athena's cast sucks, bro. It's not useful at all.
Darkness. Hear me, wretched son.
It's kind of funny because, like, I really don't think that, like,
Again.
Athena's Athena's cast is like all too useful, except for, of course, Hades' fight. Like for Hades, I think it's like really rather useful.
Ah, got me.
You are untouchable for now.
Face me yourself.
I am. I'm just facing you with an impenetrable shield.
Your blood. Darkness.
Let's finish this.
That does it.
Ow. What the hell? How did that even work? Whoa. Damn. got me pretty good.
Holding? Was that your foolish doing, Poseidon?
As you wish.
Don't know if it was my best that good use that bit, but it's all whatever.
You're not going anywhere.
Oh yeah?
You'll burn.
Ow.
Cerberus.
Thanks, Money Sins. Hope you enjoy your flight. It's been forever since I've been on a flight. I like flights. I used to hate them when I was younger, but now, I don't know. I have an appreciation for the airport. Like the airport, in a way, appeals to me. Because, like, I don't know, airports are like stress and panic and all these, like, awful things, but also just time for you to, like, chill out and just, you know, kind of be a sheep. Like, being a sheep is nice sometimes.
Then this is
The final fight. Whoa. Relax, pal.
What right now?
Oh yeah, I just realized you never summoned Cerberus. What's up with that? I don't know, maybe he doesn't summon Cerberus if you don't have the, like, extra thing that the bosses do. Ooh, almost got me. Okay, that did get me.
no squirming out of this.
The fury of Olympus.
Darkness.
Not yet.
Ooh. I'm sorry to hear that.
No.
It's alright. Yeah, I suspect that is probably why I like flying more, is that it's a very rare thing for me to do. I haven't flown in like probably a year or two, at least.
Darkness.
Screw you, old man. Why do you get to heal so much while I can only heal so little? You and your darkness.
Darkness.
my god, yes! Woo!
I failed you
Oh.
again. How?
Through a lot of sheer effort and determination. Oh my god, I was on the edge of my seat. I was like, no, I'm gonna lose.
Fair. Well,
See ya, Pops.
Say hi to Hypnos for me.
Woo.
In the name of Hades.
Man, oh man. Oh, that was fun though.
Having gained the surface once again, Prince Zagreus breathes deeply of the wildflowers and the roses and the like, among which one of them contains an allergen so intolerably potent that it causes this.
Ouch. All right. Again?
Ooh, I don't know. Maybe again.
Everyone, he's back! Welcome to the House of Hades. Just come on in.
I knew you.
Zagreus.
I hope your last assignment turned out well.
Ah, turned out great.
Thus starts and ends our brief exchange of pleasantries.
Well then.
He's mad I beat him. Oh, it's alright. I'm mad when he beats me.
Your Highness, hi. All's well here. Nothing to report.
Good chatting.
I've nothing left to teach you, lad.
Also, I will say, somebody did end up, like...
Do not let circumstances rattle your resolve, child.
Aw, thanks, Nix.
Bye.
Come on, Zagreus. You'd be a little nicer.
Glad Father decided to keep this.
No. But yeah, no, shoot. Oh yeah, no, I saw somebody like on the Reddit post like, well, what if you play through Hades and you talk to nobody? You know, like eventually the game will kind of like force you to enter some conversations, but like for the most part, you can go through the game and just like straight up not talk to anybody. And I think that's it seems like an interesting thing to do. I might end up doing that.
The featured house servant Achilles. Here's what I caught. All right then.
Alrighty.
Practice, practice. Perhaps I'll never meet my match.
Aw.
It's never bedtime here.
Don't say that, Zagreus. You already have 2 matches. At least in terms of love. In terms of a game, yeah, I guess. Maybe.
Hey, I'm back.
Ooh.
Stygius.
Okay, I've gotten 15 successful escapes, but my highest heat has been 13.
I am slain. Anyways.
Alright. I do wanna upgrade some of these. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything. Let's take a look at what I haven't bought yet. Okay. What was that noise? Hmm. Okay, I can get that one, but I don't know what else am I missing? Of course, I'm missing some of the court musics.
I think we'll go with this. You look a bit uncomfortable, Father. Here, why don't you have a seat?
What? What happened to my... another of your foolish pranks.
Work approved. Was thinking it'd be good to change those columns up a bit.
Those columns are for function, not for show.
I think I want to change things up again right over here.
Alright, cool.
Denied.
Now that was funny.
Next. I'm waiting. So?
Oh, okay, it's the shades making that noise. I thought that was like a cat. Thought for a second it might have been my cat.
Oh, don't mind me.
Oh yeah, you know what?
Sloppy of me.
Yeah, I love it when you can do that. Just fast as hell going through everyone.
Did not go well.
Yeah, man, it took me a while. Oh, yep, shoot. Sorry. Hit my microphone there. Hopefully all's good. But yeah, I got the Divine Dash and nothing else. Yeah, so just 2 minutes, not even 3 minutes, then more than doubled my time, then back to 3 minutes, back to 10 minutes. Ah, okay. Ah, I got killed by Megara then for the first time there. Killed by Megara again. Killed by Megara again. Killed by Megara again. Then that time, I beat Megara and I got to Asphodel just to die. That's so funny. I died to Megara. Don't even get to Megara that time. Died to Megara. Died to Megara. Died to Megara. Finally beat Megara. And then killed by the Bone Hydra. Bone Hydra. Oh, back to getting killed by Megara. Asphodel, Megara, Soul Catcher, and Elysium. Ah, okay. Elysium, Bone Hydra, Asphodel, Bone Hydra, Elysium.
That was painful.
Ah, Champions of Elysium. Champions of Elysium. Champions of Elysium. Paris and Styx. Yeah, there we go. It got further that time. And then, on run 25, I finally made it to Hades. But I still didn't win. And then, yeah, Elysium. Elysium. Specifically the champions just getting killed by Asterius and Theseus. And then finally, escape attempt number 32, a good one, I think. Finally won. Finally got it. Then got killed by Hades, Paris and Styx. Then I escaped. Then Champions. Then Redacted. Charon. Oh yeah, that time I did get killed by Charon. Redacted. Champions. Escaped. Redacted. Escaped. Champions. Escaped.
Short work.
Escaped. Yeah. Oh, man. I gotta say, that is really cool to see. Like, I don't know, I love when games keep track of stats like that, so you can actually go back and, like, see your progress. Because, like, I don't remember how many times it took me to beat Hades. And I'm really curious to see now if I start up a new game, like, how long it's gonna take me and what exactly happens, if anything like really changes, or it's all pretty much the same, if just slightly different. Why'd you have to say breakfast, Zagreus? Now I'm hungry. Now I hunger. I almost kind of want to trade that for darkness.
That's too good a deal to pass up.
But yeah, let's see. So I currently have 2 companions that are level 1, right? So let's see. If I were to like fully upgrade this, I would need 2, 3, which would be 5, and then 4, 9, and then 5 again, which would be 14. So I need 28 ambrosia. So I can fully upgrade one of them. Sorry, Skelly.
Upgraded. Feedy, you're all set.
Yeah. I want to use Feedy. Alright. I'm going to turn off Extreme Measures 4. Alright. Extreme Measures 3 is fine, I think. Now, let's see. Let's do Middle Management. Maybe Underworld Customs? Forced Overtime is one I like. Like, I want to beat one with Forced Overtime, but I feel like it's probably not the best. Ooh, you only have 5 minutes. Maybe do that and decrease you. Yeah, let's try this. This is probably not gonna be my best run. Oh, wait.
Go on, boy, or get out of here.
Oh, I shall. But I think swap to Hermes.
Go with that one.
And
Stygius.
swap to the aspect of Zagreus. And yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's go for it.
Witches of the underworld, take heed.
You gotta switch it up sometimes.
Any who stand against you soon shall wither from the cold, young sprout.
Aw, thanks, grandmother. Ooh!
That woke me up.
Alright. I got the need for speed this time.
Idiot. That was my keepsake.
I summon you.
Alright. I'm down.
The heart of the underworld.
Among infinite possibilities, consider only these.
What we got? Okay. 52 health doesn't seem bad, but more attack damage seems pretty good. Let's go for Artemis.
Hello again. You ready for this hunt? Me, I've been looking forward since last time, so let's get on with it.
Aww. Ooh.
The hunt is on.
Alright, that was cute. But now the sad part is, I can't even use it. I don't have any time to think. I just have time to kill. Ah, let me go. Alright. Ah.
The beam I got from Chaos has a new effect.
Dang, I was just under. Come on, come on. Let me in.
No trouble.
Oof.
Going for Charon.
Alright. Artemis.
Let's go, Steve.
God, I hate this guy. Ah.
In the name of Hades.
Ooh. Yes. Oh. Fish time.
There.
Ah.
I caught one.
Oh well. Wanted to try to get it perfect. I don't know. I never expected it to be on the first one. Like, I don't know. I do love a, like, one where you can, where you can get, like, oh, come on. God, I hate that. God, I hate that so much.
Gods grant me strength.
Alright. Gods, I hate that. Alright. Artemis Aid. Here. Beautiful. Money. Alright, cool.
I bet Charon's going to want all this.
Health. No! Damn you.
Tough.
Oh, God, that hurts. Sorry, Charon. I don't have time.
Hi, Meg.
He's here, Alecto. Tis, let's get him now.
Not now. I'm empty. Do so.
Fight for yourself.
You're nothing.
I can and I have.
The others flew off.
Take care, okay?
Aw, thanks, Dusa.
Maybe I should switch.
So yeah, what's this? Oh, okay, you get more move speed as well. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with that for the moment.
I'll just go on up.
Oh man, you know what I could die for right now? A bagel. Oh, I would love a bagel right now. Maybe I should go buy bagels. I love bagels, man. Bagels are so good.
That was the lambent plume.
Alright. What we got here? Yeah, let's go for that.
Better blessing.
Let's go for that.
Course is set. Just in time. The lambent plume.
Hermes. Sorry, Aphrodite, but you know I gotta go for my boy here. My man. Man, what's the plan? The guy who can sate my need for speed. Ooh, that was close.
It's you, boss. That's good. But you're standing still. That's bad. Let's get you up and moving about again. All right?
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. All right. 0 seconds. Wow. That's pretty damn good. Oh no. Not the witches.
Join the fray, witches.
Alright.
Are you there?
Chical's right here. The sure beats on the course.
Bye now, ladies.
Hermes again. Alright. I love Deusa so much.
More bone rakers. Can't do that. Lord Hermes. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Should be useful.
Oh goodness gracious. Oh god, this is bad either way for me.
One god or the other.
Oh ho ho ho! Yes!
I knew you'd pull this old maneuver, Zagreus, and I am ready for you now.
Oh.
Did what I had to do.
Where? Oh, fuck off!
Got to say, you handled yourself pretty well back there. I can't stay mad after a show like that.
Oh, but you sound disappointed.
My senses sharpen. Right there.
There we go.
Flame eater. Delicious.
See, I love when it takes 4 times, because it will only take 4 times, you know? So that way, once you hear the third one be a fake out, you know the 4th one is guaranteed. Anyway. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go for that.
What's the matter, Lerner? You seem quite upset.
Come on! What am I missing? Holy shit! That was annoying!
Who needs a neck anyway?
They are as good as dead.
I have to go.
We'll chat later, okay?
The Hydra fell to you again, did it?
Yeah.
It fell to me indeed.
This is pretty intense, man.
Onward then.
Too fast, too furious for me, man.
I'm out.
Dionysus is the nicest, but I don't know if his boons would pair particularly well with the other gods I've already gotten. Oh, thank you.
That was my keepsake.
Alright. Ooh. Yay.
Look there, that's your ward approaching. No.
Hello, lad.
Hello.
It's good to see you once again, stranger. Now here.
I mean, I gotta go for the Cyclops jerky.
All yours.
Thank you.
Alright, excellent. Am I going to fight Asterius now? Yep.
You again.
Me again.
I expected you to reappear. Let us fight.
I forget that he has a pompadour. Like, I forget that Asterius has a pompadour, because most of the time I fight him, he's in his armor. Yes, really. Really? You're fighting me? Yeah, of course I am, man.
Got you, Asterius. In the name of Hades.
Whoa! No way. No way, Demeter. Are you kidding me, Demeter? Demeter! I love you, Demeter, but no. No, I'm not replacing Artemis's cast, which is working really well for me. It is like kind of made this build. I'm not swapping that. Alright.
Tower of Olympus.
Alright, okay. I feel like that's probably going to be better overall for me. saw that coming.
I can't. Not now.
Damn. Oh.
Not much time left.
Shit.
Always a pleasure, Charon. Mine.
I have 24 seconds to beat Theseus and Asterius.
No matter how you try, you cannot shake the bond we share, monster.
Yeah, cool, man. I don't care.
Face me. Dukes of hell. Oh, that hurt, Davis. Not yet.
Nowhere to hide from me.
Lord Zeus, no, Asterius.
Oh.
Last chance. I owe you one.
Curse you!
Oh. I think I lost. I think I still died, right? Didn't I? Oh my god, I have 8 health. Oh my god.
Until next time, good shade.
Wow, holy hell.
Don't make me come up there, boy.
Ugh. God, jeez.
What do I get?
Okay.
I can do this again.
I'll take that. Now again, key thing here, it's just gonna be speed. Alright? Forget about all else. I'm just gonna immediately go to my left. Well, I can't not grab the fish.
Think I got one.
Ah.
A scuffer.
I haven't even felt that coming. Alright, but money. The game really wants me to get Zeus, which I shall, once I have the opportunity.
Snake stones. Nice try.
Ow.
This temple's positively crawling. Let's just go down this Sata hole.
God, I hate these giant fucking rats, man. I hate them worse than, like, satyrs. Because, like, satyrs, you can easily avoid the poison. Well, not easily, but, you know, if you know what to do, you can, like, no problem. See? Like, look at this! Look, I'm not poisoned! Isn't this great? You know? But then when the rats just, like, spill their poison all over the ground, it's, like, impossible to avoid. I'm also kind of just rather curious to see what Zeus will say when I finally get to him.
Found it already.
How about, young man? We cease with all the trifling down there and cause a real storm for once. Take now the fiercest of my powers, and you show your no-good father what you're made of.
My oh my.
Boon for a boon.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't think so.
Goes down smooth.
Time to deliver the goods.
Ooh.
Thank you, mate. Gods grant me strength.
Alright, let's try it.
The Guardian of Hell itself decides the time has come for a short break and
Oh, sorry, I cut you off, narrator.
Thanks, boy.
I don't have time. Alright, I'm running out of time. I'm panicking. I got 2 minutes. 2.5 minutes.
Got here as quickly as I could.
I shall be interested to see if you can vanquish me again here, boy.
Me too.
I'm afraid not.
So high, remember me?
Darkness. Rise, wretches, and fight with the ferocity with which you once clung to your meager lives. Darkness. Darkness. Got you.
There.
No holding back.
Can't do that.
Nowhere to hide from me.
Behold.
Oh! Ah, I was not expecting you to do that already. Ah, screw you, man. Damn it.
Expected more from you than this.
Yeah, me too, man. I expected you to not play like a little fucking pussy. God damn it.
Got me again, damn it.
Man, I wish I had invincibility frames, but I don't. I don't, dear old dad, alright? I gotta take all the damage. You, meanwhile, can just go into baby mode and say, oh, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and just do a wide area of attack, and you can't damage me. Well, I can't damage you, but I can't damage you without getting out in the fray and getting killed. God's damn you, old man.
Don't let me keep you, huh?
Yeah, thanks, Hypnos. Hello.
You've always been there for me, boy.
Each savage maw of Cerberus salivates in anticipation of the next time to feed.
You and me both, Cerberus, or
see you, boy.
You and
Prince.
What would be like? What would be like 4 people?
You can do this.
All 4 of us.
Nice speaking with you, Zagreus.
Sure.
It seems I failed once again to persuade Nyx to take some personal time.
Prince, didn't rough you up too bad last time, did I?
Maybe.
Excellent work, Cerberus. I come to you bearing aquatic beasts. Use them wisely, my friend.
See, anything cool here? Suppose I could get some darkness. I don't know, I'm gonna be honest, I am a little bit demoralized
once wielded you.
after that last round. You know what? No extreme measures. No forced overtime. Let's do tight deadline, as well as yeah, that's not enough. Maybe convenience fee? Nah. But nah. I don't know. I don't know what I want to go for. Maybe everybody does 40% more damage. Extreme measures to yeah, let's try this out.
Weapon there or what?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything. Alright. Let's see. Maybe a little bit of court music. Ah.
How about this, contractor? More music for the music stand is always good. Chamber music.
You like that one, do you?
Alright. I'm gonna leave very briefly because I want to grab me a bite to eat, but I'll be back in due time. Ho ho.
You wanna fight me, boyo? Well, hop to it, stat.
No.
Long way to go. I think I'm ready.
By the way, fun fact, if you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I am just stuffing my face with a sandwich. Just like regular kind of sandwich white bread with corned beef and Thousand Island dressing, and that's it. That's what I just stuffed my face with. And it was so good. Oh, man. I know, corned beef with Thousand Island dressing is just so good. Now you may ask, like a fool, like a hooligan, what about the sauerkraut? Are you, what do you mean you're having it on white bread? You're supposed to have it on rye bread, you know? Screw you. Alright? I'm gonna eat my corned beef the way God intended.
Starting assignment now.
This is exactly how God intended me to eat my corned beef sandwich. Because it's delicious. Ooh. For Poseidon.
Don't get in my way. No. I keep saying powered up.
How about we set you up here with some real water power, little Hades?
I'm as healthy as can be, but cheers.
Put me on a break again. Now you be careful out there, won't you, Prince? That I can do.
A pleasure. You take good care of Sisyphus there, won't you, Baldy?
Aw.
Cheers.
That's one good rock, isn't he, Prince?
Aw. You believe in Baldy, and Baldy believes in you.
Careful out there, all right?
My keepsake.
Alright, also, hold on. You know, honestly, lately I've been getting like a lot of comments on my Hades videos, and I think that has kind of led to like an uptick in subscribers for me. Yeah, I have 858, which is more than I had previously. But I don't know, one thing also is that like I tend not to respond to comments because like I don't know what am I doing responding to these comments? But there was one I saw called like hold on, I gotta not only fix like the screenshot here. There we go. Do that. But yeah, like, no offense to this person, they're fine. But, like, Sasha here, Sasha Little Demon, says, wasting ambrosia on a literal rock. Zagreus truly is an immortal god. And I'm gonna say... Alright, I finally came up with a good response. Here we go. But yeah, this comment kind of irked me a little bit, so I'm finally responding to it, and my response is sounds like someone doesn't believe in Baldy, but Baldy believes in you. Yeah, but Baldy believes in you no matter what. No matter what, exclamation point. No, but Baldy believes in you, exclamation point. Alright, anyway, I gotta do this because, there we go. By the way, if you're ever looking at, like, some of my videos, and you might wonder to yourself, like, oh, hey, why does this thumbnail look like it's lower quality than the rest? And, that is because, because when, like, whenever I upload a video from my PlayStation directly, which is what I do,
It's that damn wretched sneak.
for whatever reason, it will always be like a low quality image.
That's what you get.
Well, my little sprout, we shall have to get you through this winter's cold.
Ooh. That one's a good one, but I think I'll save that one. Ooh, Demeter again. Don't mind if I do. A double dip in the Demeter? I'd like some of that, Grussy. I didn't say that. No, nobody heard me say that. I didn't say that. I take that one back. I take that one back. That doesn't count. It's not real. All right, you just imagine me saying that. Saying what? Nothing. I didn't say anything.
Olympus, I accept this message.
I'm just saying. She's kind of a gilf. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, hold on. How does this work with this? Ah, interesting. Okay. Intriguing.
Here we go again.
You're not going anywhere.
I'm just saying Demeter can get it. And if you don't like that, then I don't know. You just don't like attractive people.
Chance.
That was the lambent plume.
Cool. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, give it to me, baby. Give it to me hot and nasty, if you will.
Why? Help yourself.
Thanks.
Select. Do that. There we go. Good enough to eat.
Your foes shall soon find it impossible to overcome your strength combined with mine.
Well, sis, what do you say we get started on him?
The stuff I would let pretty much all these characters do to me is just like unmentionable. Like I can't even like articulate with words how badly I want this woman to like take my head and crush it in between her thighs. I cannot, like I cannot. The urge is overwhelming. guess, really. Look, I don't know what's gotten into me today, but like, you know, Athena, I would let like boss me around like a dog, you know, like all these characters can do whatever they want to me. Ow. Oh, shoot. I'm targeting Dusa. I don't mean to. How could I not?
See you later. Something for the mirror.
Actually, maybe I should have let Electo kill me. Ooh.
Go on without me, Prince.
Aww.
Okay, goodbye.
Cute. But yeah.
Okay.
I gotta summon the rib a lot more. I gotta do Antos one more time as well. Ugh. I don't know, does anyone... Nobody's watching, so I don't think anybody will mind. I kind of want to end here, and then I want to come back and I want to be like, what? Why am I in the middle of a run? Why did I do this to myself? And I'll be like, oh, I remember now. I don't know, because, like, Hades is, like, particularly draining for me. Because, like, I don't know, I can play games like Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk for, like, hours on end, but, like, Hades, after, like, 3 hours, like, I gotta take a break. Because, I don't know, with Hades, I'm just using, like, my full effort and attention on the game. Like, I am always trying to do my best. And it hurts. Like, the harder I try, the harder it hurts when I fail. And I'm always trying. I can't turn it off, you know? I can't just say, whatever. I don't care.
Keepsakes.
But I'll keep going. I'll keep trying.
To go but up.
Yeah, exactly. Nowhere to go up, and then come crashing down once you fail. A fishy. Fishy, 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 fish.
You're mine.
Oh.
Just a flame eater.
All right. With that little tiny success, I'm ready and willing to keep going. I know, this is also just, like, not the best build I've made for myself.
Think you can stop me?
All clear.
Alright. Hey, it's 4:22.
Message for you, boss. It says here, choose one of these and go.
Olympus, I accept this message.
I so believe in you, it's almost like the Greeks believe in me, and they believe in me an awful lot, you know.
Moving on. Out of my way.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's Hermes.
Oh my god! Dude, I love Northern Lion so much, and I love the Library of Laterno because, like, you know, he will mention like some crazy thing that I've never seen before, and he's like, "Hey, did you see that like interview with Slavoj Žižek or Gzek or however you say that guy's name?" He's like the philosopher guy who's like constantly. Is he like sniffing, like sniffing constantly? I don't know why he does it, but he just does. And like, and he's like, it's funny too because Northern Lion prefaces it by like saying it's like, hey, did you see that interview where like Slavoj Žižek is sniffing the whole time? And it's like, yeah, that's just Slabboy Zevek. I don't know how to say the fellow's name, but like that's just him. He just sniffs all the time. You know, if you ever seen a clip of him, he's always sniffing. And but like it's the most insane thing because he's talking about like the ideal relationship, and you gotta listen to it. It's so unhinged. It's like the ideal like relationship is like you meet a person and then you get together, but then instead of like banging, you know, like humans do, you just have like a robot device, you know, where like you and like is this like a future device where like, say for example, if like say we're in like the cyberpunk future, okay? And I'm gonna use like an arm and a leg for an example here, just so I don't get in any trouble with anybody. But like, say I can take my arm off, and like you can take your leg off, you know, and then here. Wait, no, actually, we can both detach our arms. You know, we can detach them, and then we can like hold hands, and like that. You know, holding hands before marriage, I know, quite sinful, but still, nonetheless, you like hold hands and you can do that, and then you can like go about and do other business as you're holding hands, which again, as I've established, is a euphemism for banging. Okay, so but then like the way he describes it is that you already have like a fake hand. You have like a fake plastic hand, and then your partner also has like a fake plastic hand. And then you just, like, put the hands together, and then you both go about your business, and you don't have to, like, worry about, like, your performance or how well you're doing or, like, pleasing the other person. And it just makes no sense to me. Because, like, unless you're, like, literally detaching, like, your cybernetic cock and your plastic pussy, and then like getting the pleasure from that, but also doing other I don't know, it's insane. Like, it's such an insane thing. Like, what is happening? What do you mean, Slabboy Gzek? What do you mean? I don't know, because like I think that is like an interesting like philosophical thing. Like, sometimes I wish, you know, I had like absolutely like zero like attraction to people, you know, like I just never felt this thing that we call attraction. Like, I'm asexual. Like sometimes I wish that I was just asexual, and I feel like that might improve my life, but also it might not necessarily improve my life, you know. It's not exactly like a one-to-one guaranteed thing.
All right.
But still, it's like an insanity to me. To be like, oh, I still want to do it. I just want like a robot to do it for me. But do you still feel good from it? Because if you don't, then why bother? You know? Yeah, I'm along the fringe right now, Chaos. Shit, dog. I don't know. Yeah, why not? But yeah, it's just like insanity to me. It was like the most insane thing I've ever heard. Ugh.
One of my boons got stronger.
Like, just crazy, man. You have like your robot chicken and like your like cybernetic cat. And like they just do all the work, but it's like, is that like, again, is it like a part of you? Do you get the pleasure from it? You didn't adequately explain. This was like the most insane thing. But like this guy's talking about like the ideal relationship, and like I don't know, man. I gotta say, like, I love the obsession with like you know like philosopher types with like relationships and like the ideal of it. Because it was kind of funny as I was like listening to like J-Reg and like his like postmodern love story song off like an album that he's like gonna be performing live in like Canada because the guy's Canadian. And it's like, of course the guy's Canadian, you know? Canadians have no real identity. Americans don't either, but like Americans falsely believe that they do. While like I don't know, unless you're like a Quebecois or however you say that, unless you're like one of those Canadians, like you really have no true like identity. You're just some dude, you know, and that's the thing that like most Americans kind of have to deal and grapple with. While I feel like Canadians kind of, I don't know, I feel like they're more on the level with that. Like they're more aware of the fact that, oh yeah, I am just a dude. Like I'm just Ken, you know. Anywhere else I'd be a 10, but here in Canada, my home country, I'm just another bloke. I'm just another jamoker, you know. And like I don't know, I just find it to be this like really fascinating discussion of like also like with J-Reg, as I'm going to refer to him from now on, because it doesn't matter what his name is. He's postmodern. But ironically, except not so. I don't know. Can you tell what's real and what's fake? You can never know. But he's like, it's kind of funny where he's talking about how like, oh man, these people with their antisocial behavior are children and little babies, you know? You're just being like a rude piece of shit and you're just making the lives of other people worse with these dumb memes that you're making and you're liking. And it's like, yes, very much unlike you, my good man. But no, I mean, I think that's sort of the point of it, maybe. Damn, did I just run out of time?
Felt something.
But yeah, no, it's just like I don't know. It just seems like such a weirdly like I don't know. It seems like a funny thing because like with J-Reg, like his obsession was like, oh man, you know what? When you're an introvert and then you start dating somebody and then you just cut off all your friends and you're just like completely alone, and that's totally healthy. That's totally good. That's definitely not gonna blow up and be terrible. And it's like, and like the song he's singing is like covalent bonds because you're both individually atomized, but you're atomized together. Therefore, you're covalent bonds. And it's like. Why are you assuming that like somebody who is like completely alone and has no friends would like get a girlfriend, and that like that these people would like actively choose to not engage in like social interactions, you know? Because like again, one thing that seems like a nightmare to me is being a parent, but like not it kind of for all the typical reasons why being a parent is nightmare. You have to take care of this like a evil little demon creature that doesn't understand things and doesn't understand you, and you have to like also teach her how to understand things and how to be like a healthy, happy person. And like no parent wants to do that, you know. Hence why like most children are kind of just the product of like, oh, you just figure it out, you know. Like I never had my parents ever really like sit down and talk to me and like explain how things work. I mean, I think I must have at some point. But it's never anything like I've truly retained. Like most lessons in life you have to kind of learn on your own or via a teacher or via friends, you know? So like it's just like weird kind of balance you have to have as a parent. Because like you also can't be overprotective, but also you're a parent. You can do whatever you want. Like irregardless. And so like, you know, a lot of people are left to like learn lessons and learn about humanity on their own, you know? And so like that that already sucks, you know? You have to be like responsible for this kid and you have to teach him things. You have to teach him how to talk. You have to teach him how to use the bathroom. You have to teach him so many things, and it's incredibly stressful. You lose a lot of sleep. You lose a lot of energy. You just lose a lot of your time. And that can be like an awful thing for people, and that's why, you know, parents are completely justified in hating their children. I know that feeling very well. You know, it's like regardless of like how good of a child you are. I mean, unless you're like a perfect child, you've more than likely ruined your parents' life. Like, you know, your parents can like say all the lies of like, no, I always wanted to be a parent. I always want to have a kid. No, I ruined your life, and you would have had a significantly better life if I had never been born. But thanks anyway, Mom. Appreciate it. But, you know, it's like on top of being a parent, you also have to like deal with all the other parents and have to deal with like that social interaction and strategy. And like it's kind of a funny thing too, where like where like, you know, like like as J-Reg phrased it, you got to be community pilled. You know, you got to go out there into a community. But just because like something is a community doesn't mean it's like a real community. Take like, for example, the homeowners association. Like, not to be too dismissive of housewives and women and men who are too bored with their lives to actually do something meaningful and significant with their lives other than trying to make everything a cookie cutter, like, you know, a status quo symbol of fucking nothing, of acceptance of everything, and just, you know, standard procedure, clean, sanitized, you know, whitewashed. Like a homeowners association seems like a miserable thing to be a part of. Like I would genuinely hate it if I'm like, oh hey, I want to paint my house blue. You know, I want to do this like nice thing, and like, you know, maybe there might be some reasons why you can't paint your house blue. I don't know. I'm no house owner nor painter, but like imagine you paint your house blue and then like some housewife with nothing to do other than to be a terrible mother to her kids and to be awful to her neighbors sends you a letter and is like, actually you're gonna have to go ahead and change your house color, and also your grass is too long, you're gonna have to cut it to a standard 5-inch length. I went over there with a ruler and I checked it and it was actually 6 inches, and it's like, oh okay, well you came over and checked my grass. Well, is the reason why there's dog crap in my yard? Is that because of your dog? No, my little poochins would never crap on your lawn, and I would definitely never leave it there, unlike some of our other neighbors. You know, it's just like, for me, I picture just like this awful person I want nothing to do with, and I genuinely wish the worst for. Like, I hope your husband cheats on you, you have a messy divorce, you lose the kids, you lose everything, and you end up with nothing, because that's what you deserve. Because you are nothing. You have nothing, and the only thing you have is small, minute power over other people, and you abuse that power to no end, and you deserve nothing. Alright? And also, again, this is not a real person, I've just made them up in my head. But you know, again, I think also, like, the same thing with, like, you know, just getting mad at people you've made up in your head. Like, sure, like, some people might have, like, negative aspects and negative qualities, but, like, the whole point of living in society is you're supposed to kind of, like, hide that, you know? You're supposed to put on this, like, friendly face, you know? And hence why, like, if I start talking about how, like, I'm genuinely antisocial, like, not because I hate people, I just, like, I much prefer to be by myself, you know? Like, it's great to be alone. You like, there's so many benefits to it, and, like, there are negatives and there are downsides, but to me, I'm not as affected by the negatives and the downsides as someone else might be. Because, like, humans are, like, social creatures. Hell, I'm even being a social creature, being completely alone right now, by talking, by expressing myself. And you know what's great? I don't have some asshole going, actually you're wrong and here's why I'm right. Like, look, man, it's just my opinion. If you want to disagree with me, that's fine, but, like, you know, don't be a jerk about it. But yeah, you know, like I don't know, it's all like this weird sort of like power dynamic that people want to hold over you in society, and like the only way for them to not hold that power over to you is to separate yourself from society, you know? And I'm not saying that's the solution or that's the right thing to do. I'm just telling you my experience, my perspective. And you know, it's just like weird to me to be like to get like really obsessed over this idea of like, you know, two introverts dating and then deciding to not, like, go to, like, other social groups. And it's like, oh, you're missing all these people in your life. But it's like, what exactly, like, guarantees and, like, makes something, like, worthwhile and real, you know? Like, it's like, is it just what's normal? Is it just what the status quo says? Like, are you able to just, like kind of take in your mind, these are good societal norms that we should follow, and these are bad ones because yada yada yada? Or it's like, you know, it's just like there are lines to be drawn, and where exactly do you draw your lines? You know, it's an interesting philosophical question, one that will more than likely have different answers and different, like, nuances for different people, you know? Like, some people might be fine with, like, being ordered around or having, like, responsibility thrust upon them, but then, like, draw the line at, like, being called, like, a mean name, you know? Where it's like, I don't care what you call me, but, like, if you're, like, personally insulting my character or forcing me to do something I don't want to do, then I have a problem with that. I don't like that, you know? And is like, at what point it's like, are you just being like a big old baby about it, you know? Anyway, enough talking to myself about nothing in particular. Because, like, again, I think kind of, like, my takeaway from it is that, like, society is neither good nor bad, you know? Society is ultimately neutral. It's instead how, like, that society affects you and how that society acts.
Victory.
Where it's like, you know, are you supposed to, like, I don't know. Are you, like, supposed to always conform? Or is it okay to not conform, you know? At what point do you, as an individual, draw that line? And where and when do you not agree with that for society? Because, like, what may work for some people may not work for other people.
Pardon me.
All right.
Curse of chaos has been lifted. Let's go, Aegis. How bad could it be?
Consider this a warning.
enough. I can't get in.
Ah.
The gods want me to pick a favorite.
We all make mistakes from time to time, man, and you ought to know. You made one there just now.
He won't like this. I guess he's upset.
Didn't have to be like this, man. We were having such a good time.
That's pretty great. I'm pretty happy with that death.
Too bad that time.
Whatever you did to my blasted seat is of no consequence to me. From my vantage point, I can't even see it. A foolish prank and waste of valuable resources, nothing more.
It's more for everybody else than you, Father. Think of it as a tribute to Cerberus. Besides, you really should think about changing up the look of this place from time to time. Keep things fresh.
The limitless work keeps things fresh enough as it is. Though if making aimless changes in this house is how you choose to spend your limitless time, I'll have no part of it.
Works for me.
Keeping the realm secure as ever, right?
The ever-faithful Cerberus remains resting steadfastly in his spot.
Take care, okay?
You have confronted the exalted shades within Elysium, my child. Your father offers them a handsome bounty should they bring your journey to an end. Although I think the pride of vanquishing you would more than suffice in getting them to take up arms again.
I'll make them work for it at least. I must be dreaming. Hypnos?
Please do remember to take breaks, okay?
We'll have to chat some other time here, Zag.
Chef. All right then.
No.
Ooh, 15 keys for some Titan blood. That wouldn't be awful, but I think I'll pass.
Don't tarry longer than you need to, lad.
Alright, cool. I don't know. I think... I think something that is, like, kind of interesting and maybe a little, like, pertinent to this kind of conversation I was having with just myself is that, like, when you are, like, conforming to society and playing by, like, society standards and you expect other people to do the same as that, it's like, at what point is your limit there, you know? Like, what is within the realm of acceptableness and what is, like, outside the realm? Because I don't know, I've spent like a lot of my life trying to figure out what exactly is okay and what isn't okay, you know? And oh, dude, thank God, man. I truly hate it, man. I hate it when like I'm gonna talk about something like very like personal and serious, and I just wanna like say it out into the void, but then I see like one person watching for a brief second. It's like, get out of here, all right? No, be gone with you, dear person tuning in. All right, no offense to you, but like I don't know, because as I'm watching like this Dreg video, and like part of the reason why I'm not always like a fan of the guy is that the guy is like pretty mean on occasion, but he's also pretty neurotic, you know, where it's like you can't tell, where it's hard to tell sometimes where his like genuineness lies and when he's like being mean for a bit or when he's actually just being mean. Because like at one point there's like an older dude, like an older dude with like a goatee and glasses and like a graying beard, and he has like a shirt on that's like, I'm an introvert but willing to talk about cats or something like that. And then Dreg looks at that and he goes, oh, you know what that is? Autism. And I'm like, okay. You know, is that really something you should be saying? You know? Like, because again, that's something I tend to kind of like stick away from in terms of like discussion, because like, I don't know, it's a very like particular thing for me where I know, again, you know, feel free to disagree with me if you like. I would find it to be incredibly rude. But I am not an autistic individual. But the thing is, I think I'm autistic adjacent, you know? Where, like, I'm not, but I share some similarities with, with like, you know, autistic individuals. And the problem with that is that, like, you know, is that people will either assume that I am, or I don't know, again, this makes me feel really bad, but like, you know, I've had people like come up to me who are also, you know, like weird and not very social, and they're like, oh, hey, do you want to be friends? And I kind of have to tell them like, no, I don't want to be friends, you know, not because you know, I can't be friends with somebody who is like different from other people. It's just that, for one thing, you know, I in general don't like having friends. I don't want to be friends with you specifically, and also particularly when I was in like I was back in school, you know, I was like, I can't, like, I'm sorry, man, but I can't hang out with you. Because, like, here, it's like the fortunate and unfortunate thing about my school life is that I just drifted through not being noticed at all. Like nobody cared about me. Like, I would be surprised if, like, anyone other than, like, people I was actually friends with would remember me, you know? Maybe they might remember, like, something funny I did or, like, a big thing I did, but I didn't, you know, for the most part, I was, like, just completely under the radar. Like, nobody cared about me, but also, like, I don't think people really actively disliked me, you know? And that's, like, the unfortunate thing about, like, you know, about autistic people is that people actively dislike them. And, like, I didn't actively dislike them, you know? I didn't necessarily want to be friends with most people, but that was just because of, like, you know, personal reasons of just, like, sorry, man, I just, you know, I'm not into that. I kind of just want to sit around, do my schoolwork, and then, if possible, just go on my phone and do something on there, or read a book, you know? Like, that's just what I want to do with my time. Or, you know, go home and play video games for hours on end, rather than actually doing something productive, right? You know? Because getting a job automatically means you're being a productive member of society, right? You know? It's not like jobs create excess value from excess labor, labor that's not even necessary, and you know, it just feels like an obligation, something you're supposed to do, even if it doesn't amount to anything in reality. And you know, like it is like a very nuanced discussion, and it's more in depth than, you know, I might be making it out to be. But still, nonetheless, it's like it's like I'm antisocial because I am, you know, and it's like it's just like, I don't know, I feel like I don't want to call it like the TikTokification of like mental illness, but there's a lot more embracing of kind of like neuroticism and the language surrounding that. And I feel like a lot of the time it is flawed. You know, like the language itself is flawed, because like when you say autism, that encompasses like a variety of experiences in all kinds of different people. You know, there might be somebody that you talk to, you might never think for a moment that they may be diagnosed with autism, but they are. And, you know, and it might be also the opposite. You might talk to somebody and you might think, oh, they're this thing, but then in reality, they're not, you know? And it's like, I don't know, I don't believe in like the definitiveness of it, of like, you know, oh, hey, it's like, because like, you know, back in the day when you were just like weird and different from other people, and like I'm talking like several decades ago, rather than just being like, oh, hey, you know, you might have these issues, and here's what we can do to kind of help you and assist you, and, you know, be like a relatively normal person, a functional person who's able to navigate the world. You would instead just be bullied relentlessly and made to feel awful until you either figured it out or you didn't, and you were just always screwed from the get-go. And I don't know, it's like a really sad thing, and it like depresses me quite a bit to like think about, you know? Because like, again, I always like, you know, this is like a more like newer experience where like there is like a kid, or there's like, you know, a kid or a couple of kids in your school who might have something, you know, they have special needs or they're autistic, and like they're like a big presence because of that. And like, you know, some people, some like popular kids or something like that, you know, not that it even matters, but like some people might interact with them and like spend time with them. But like like some people might genuinely be doing it out of the kindness of their heart, or they just like to do that. And that's great. But then you see people who are doing that to just make fun of them and to be mean to them and to sort of like egg them on, you know? Because like that was definitely something that I saw happen in my school, where, you know, there's a kid who's different from everybody, and then they like constantly push him and annoy him and cause him to like end up exploding or having an outburst. And then it's like, aha, let's all laugh at this poor kid, and it's awful, you know? So it's like that's not something I like to talk about or speculate on, because like, you know, it's just like it's just like an awful thing, you know? And it's like it's like, I don't know, it's a very like nuanced discussion, because like this discussion was happening a lot more on TikTok, where like oh yeah, with like the latest meme, or not the latest meme, but like the kind of old meme of like, oh man, this guy's kind of different, is he acoustic? Or like the worst is when you see, oh man, what's wrong with it? Is it acoustic? Like they're talking about like an animal or something, but sometimes they're talking about a person. And like, it's just like, you know, it's not funny. It's just ableist is what it is, you know? Like that's well and truly what it is. It is ableism and just making fun of people for being different and for not living up to like the standard of a human, which there is no standard of a human. There is no such thing as normal. It's a made up just like esoteric concept that it exists in the hearts and minds of people, and people will disagree about what is and isn't normal. You know, like there are some things that are pretty general and pretty universal about being a human. Like take, for example, breathing. We all have to breathe, you know. Some of us might struggle to breathe, you know, you might have asthma or something along those lines. And like, you know, that doesn't make you any more or less a person. It doesn't make you any better or worse inherently, you know. It might cause you difficulties, it may cause you strain and stress, but you know, ultimately you're still a person. But then when you start talking about like other things and other ways people fail, it's like, oh, well, that's okay for me to judge people. But then also it's like, you know, you still should be able to judge people. You should still be able to like say, oh, I like this person or I don't like this person because of these reasons, you know? And it's like, oh, well, hey, look, listen, this guy only comes up to you and punches you in the face because that's all he knows, you know? And it's like, no, that's not like an acceptable thing to like write off as like a thing. But also, again, I'm being like I'm exaggerating here. I'm using like a hyperbole, you know, because like I don't think that's really the case, you know. I don't think somebody is going around hurting people physically and then being like, oh, I'm sorry, it's because of, you know, yada yada, it's because of, you know, I have like a medical reason for it. Like I don't think that's the case. But still, it's like it's like it's a very like gray zone, you know, where again, it's like hard to tell like what can be acceptable and what isn't acceptable, you know, and different people will draw different lines. And you know, I think in general, if you don't like somebody but they're not like actively causing harm to you or anyone you know, then I don't think you should necessarily worry about that, you know? I don't think you should concern yourself with that, but yet nonetheless people do. And like I don't know, it can be very easy to be like God Emperor Almighty of logic and reason and determine what is acceptable and what isn't acceptable. But like you have to have room for nuance. You have to have the ability to acknowledge that you may be right or you may be wrong, and that you should take in other perspectives, and yours alone shouldn't be the only one that you accept, you know? And which is not to say that like your experience and your opinions aren't valid. I mean, of course they are, and of course they might not be, you know? It's a very nebulous thing. There's no true right answer. So it's like a very complicated topic to discuss. And it's like, it's something I tend to shy away from, not because I'm necessarily like afraid of it or afraid of saying something bad, because like I don't think I believe anything bad. Correct me if I'm wrong. But like ultimately, I don't know, it's not my place to discuss it. It's not my place to other people and determine like what is and isn't acceptable. But like also, you know, there are principles and there are like moral stances I have. Like you shouldn't go around being like mean to people, you know? And sometimes I'm mean to people. Sometimes I say mean stuff and I don't want to be mean, but it just comes out like that sometimes. And, you know, you have to do your best to try and be the best version of yourself that you can be. And some people struggle with that. Some people find that to be much harder than other people do. And, you know, I think you should always go out of your way to support people, but also, I don't know, I'm kind of the belief you don't owe anyone anything, you know? Like, you don't have to love your parents if you don't love your parents. You don't have to, like, you know, be there for somebody if they weren't there for you, you know? Like, you don't have to do anything you don't want to. You don't have to do anything at all, you know? Like, regardless of how you might feel or how you know other people what other people say, you don't have to do anything. We all have free will in the sense that like we all control our bodies, you know? Like I can choose to pick something up, I can choose to put something down, I can choose to keep talking, or I can choose to end the live stream whenever I so please, and that's ultimately my choice. And you know, that's all you really have in this life. You have the choices that you can make. And, you know, like other people do the exact same thing. They make their own choices in their own life, and you can interact with them, you can discuss it with them, but like ultimately you can't change them if they're not willing to be changed. And it's not necessarily your responsibility or your problem to change people. You know, if you feel like it is, then hey, it is, and you feel like it isn't, then hey, it isn't. You know, maybe it should be, maybe it shouldn't be. I don't know. I am no arbiter of anything. And so yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to say all those opinions, and it just I don't know. If for some reason you're still watching this and you care about what I have to say, weird freak. What are you, just like me? Who are you? Literally me? OMG. But yeah, but yeah, no, I think, you know, I don't know, approach things with a bit of nuance. I think that's my ultimate message here at the end of things, you know. Don't just see things in black and white, you know, because nothing's black and white. There's a whole color spectrum. Even if you can't see it necessarily, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. And you know, it's just like I don't know. I don't know. That's the ultimate thing. But you should always like go out of your way to be kind. But if you can't be kind, just don't be mean. That's my true philosophy on the world, you know. And it's like you can also be mean if you want to, but you should like acknowledge and accept the consequences of that, you know. Like I don't know. It's always funny when like say like comedians or something talk about being canceled or you can't say anything anymore. It's like, no, you can say whatever you want. You just have to deal with the consequences of that, you know? You have to actually like make a funny joke that makes people laugh. But you're not going to make everyone laugh. Not everyone is going to find the same things to be funny that you find to be funny. But, you know, as long as you're trying your best and you're not actively trying to harm people or make them feel bad, then hey, you're doing your best. I'm you know, I have no ill will against you. And so it's like, you know, it's a very strange world we live in, and we're all strange people in this strange world, and to pretend like there is like some sense of normalcy or some kind of status quo that you have to be living up to or you have to abide by, it's all made up. Hey, it's all made up. We all made it up. All right, humans as a collective, as a whole, we made everything up. We made up the words we used to describe things, that we made up concepts and ideas and things, you know? Like, I have a brain which is like filled with neurons, but like ultimately that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I have a name for the thing that resides within my brain. It still operates as it does. A better example would be the heart. You know, the heart is used metaphorically a lot, and there's like a lot of things to talk about with the heart, but ultimately what the heart does is it pumps blood through your body. But irregardless of if you know that your heart like pumps blood throughout your body, you know, it's still going to pump blood. It's still going to do that. And like you should, you know, concern yourself if your heart stops pumping blood throughout your body, you know? Like that's cause for concern. If your heart stops beating, probably means you're going to die, and you should maybe call somebody, or you know, an ambulance or whatever. You know, you should take care of yourself, and you should also like, you know, go out of your way to take care of others to the best extent that you can, I think. But again, what do I know? I'm just another loser on the internet, just like you, or just the opposite of you. I don't know, maybe you're a winner, maybe you've succeeded. Me, I've failed, and I will continue to fail, and I will always fail. And, you know, is it my fault? Sure. Is it not my fault? Sure. Doesn't matter, ultimately, because it doesn't change the reality of the world we live in and the situation I find myself in, nor does it change your situation. You can judge other people all you like, but ultimately, at the end of the day, you're still stuck with yourself. So I hope you're happy with yourself. And yeah, I think that's the ultimate point I'm going to leave off on, you know? Do as you like, do as you please, be who you want to be, or be nobody at all. But, you know, try to be happy with yourself. Try to be happy with the world that you live in, even if it is imperfect and not always great.